Hey, what's going on, family? It's brother Andrew back again with another live stream. If you're new to the channel, this page is all about self-improvement. We talk about things such as fitness, nutrition, education, and productivity. And today we're gonna do a little bit of educating along with talking about some productivity tools that can help you in a lot of different aspects of what you're trying to accomplish. Today we're mainly focusing on content creation, making videos in a lot of different formats on whatever you're gonna be making it in. It could be utilized for YouTube videos or social media posts or things like that, promoting your business, creating a website or stuff like that. So if that's the type of thing you're interested in, we're going to touch on a couple of beginner friendly tips you can implement if you're starting out. And you may find some information useful even if you've already got a little experience, and you could pick up some useful tips that help me along my way. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If you already subscribe to the channel, you already know who I am. You already know what time it is. We gonna get it in. I got some good information for you guys today. I got something for y'all today. So yeah, like I said, greetings everybody. Hope y'all had a good start to your week. You know what I'm saying? Everything with me. You feel me? Had a good weekend in Washington DC, but we back at it again. And yeah, we gonna get right into this. I'm just gonna give a couple of beginner tips that kind of help me along my way, just starting out in content creation. And the number one thing is, don't wait to start. Like, you're gonna get better as you do. Like, anything you do repetitively, you're gonna get better at it, whether it's something positive or something negative. So my number one suggestion is stop procrastinating. Like, do it. Like, if you say you want to do it, you want to learn how to do it, you want to get good at something, my number one suggestion is do that thing at what you want to get good at. And it's not gonna look good at first, or maybe it might. Some people, they pick up a skill just like that and they good at it. Some things in my life I've done and I was good at it right away. Some things that I'm good at now, it didn't always be like that. I had to develop the ability to be good at those things, and content creation is one of those things. Like, some people may get up and be a natural in front of the camera. Some people may not. Some people may be camera shy. You know what I'm saying? So my number one first suggestion for anybody beginning out or thinking about getting into it, hey, you got to do it. You got to do it. And the more you do it, the better you will become. You know what I'm saying? You got to start. Stop procrastinating. Stop saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start. Stop saying, I'm going to get a website for my business. All right, well, learn how to do the website then. Stop saying you're going to start a page to promote your business and just go in there and get all your names and start the page. Like, that's going to be the best way for you to learn and grow and develop into being good at doing, content creation, videos, filming, things like that. So that's the number one tip I got for you guys. Get started. Just go. Like, don't try to be perfect. It ain't gonna never be a perfect scenario, perfect situation. Like, you just gotta go, and then it is gonna become good over time. Now, second thing, don't worry about not having all the proper equipment and stuff like that. Like, that proper equipment and stuff is good. Like, having the latest, greatest cameras and microphone is good, but I got some stuff to this day that outperforms, stuff with newer equipment and cameras and stuff that I've recorded and on with some way less expensive equipment. Like, when I first started taking it serious, I was doing like long form content, like YouTube videos, over 10-minute videos. I was recording all that stuff on my cell phone, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn how to be creative, and that's my thing with that is like when you have to finesse the inexpensive equipment to make it look the best it can look, you gather a lot of skills that are very, very useful later on in your journey when you're creating content. Like me, I have a lot of different skills and abilities that I would not have had the opportunity to learn had I not began from a deficit, like from a point where I didn't really have everything that a lot of other people had, you know. So it's kind of like I had to learn how to have good lighting, because if I didn't have good lighting, my little cheap iPhone SE wouldn't look good. Because at the time they had iPhone 12s, they had camera phones that was way better than the camera phone that I had, and that was shooting in 4K with the front facing camera. I didn't have that. So if I wanted to use the front facing camera, you know, I'm already at a deficit. Like my camera is just not as good. So I had to learn other ways to make it look the best it can look. And those skills translate, because now that I can afford better cameras and I can afford to have, you know, better sounding equipment, when I implement those things I learned from using inferior equipment, it makes my stuff look and sound way better. So I think, you know, just starting with what you have is a great way to grow and develop skills. So when you do upgrade your equipment and your stuff really can pop, and it can separate you from, you know, competitors. Because not saying, you know, content creation is a competition, because I'm not competing with anybody, but I compete with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to improve, I want to do better. So you just gonna pop, you're gonna stand out, because at the end of the day, you are competing with other people's attention. It's like, why would somebody choose to watch your video over somebody else's video, and y'all talking about similar titles or same thing? So something has to be different from them, whether it be your look, your personality, how you're relaying the information, whether they vibe with you, or is your camera crispy, or is your audio clear? Because they may want to listen to you, but they listening to you and they can't really understand what you're saying. So they may choose to go get that information from somewhere else. So, you know, everything, you know, it's not a direct competition, but you are competing, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to online presence and attention that you're keeping from the people. So that's just something to be mindful of. So I wouldn't just initially, when you're starting out, invest in a whole bunch of expensive equipment and all that. I would focus on what I have and try to become the best at what you have, because I'm not gonna sit here like I got it all down pat, man. I went and bought some equipment, and then I spent my money and I didn't really get the use out of it because I didn't understand the basics. Like I had a microphone. I bought a wireless microphone, and it's a great mic, and I got a lot of good use out of it. But for like the first 10 months of me owning it, I only used like the basic features. Like I didn't even use all of the features on the microphone. And I was like, man, like I could have just not used this for 10 months and all my stuff would have been the same. So, but I was just in such a hurry trying to upgrade fast and all this and all that, but I didn't even have the basics down pat to even utilize the equipment till its full potential. And yeah, so when it comes to that stuff, man, the technology that we have nowadays is so advanced. Like a lot of the inexpensive equipment is still very, very usable in today's, and that's all depending on what type of content you're making as well, because it's a difference now. If you're trying to make YouTube videos long form YouTube videos, because now they have short form content as well, like TikToks and things like that. I would say there's certain forms of content that don't require like 4K video. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're shooting it in a cell phone style, like a vertical content videos, like short form content, and you don't necessarily need 4K, but if your content that you're gonna be making is meant to be displayed on like larger screens, like computer screens or TV screens, things like that, you know, that 4K image quality will pay off more that way. So just be mindful of the type of content you're going to be creating, because it's gonna dictate a few factors moving forward, you know, in your process. Because just think about editing. Now people be like, editing, I don't have to edit anything. Like, yeah, depending on what you're doing, you might get into editing. Like if you're doing social media stuff, like stuff on TikTok, Instagram, you know, you may edit, you may chop stuff down. A lot of these platforms have built-in editors, and I utilize them. I don't have an issue with them, but they're limiting on the things you can do. And a lot of time, if an app has an editor built into it, let's say an app has 1 million viewers, like 1 million users that's creating content. Majority of those people are going to be using the same tools, so they're going to be having the same fonts, they're going to have the same type of filters, they're going to have the same, so you're going to blend in with everybody else. And if you really want to make your stuff look unique, look different, you're going to want to, you know, use different editors, or bring in different type of resource, like different fonts, different filters, so your stuff can look a little different. Because, you know, I don't like to be like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like everybody else. I'm a little bit different, you feel me? And, you know, you know, I blend in when I need to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still unique, I'm different, and I like my content to be the same way. Just, you know, my vibe, my swag, just a little bit different. So, you know, in those instances where you want to stand out a little bit, be a little different, having a different editor from the main content creation content platform that you're using is a great way. Now, when I first started out, I tried a few editors, and like I said, I was strapped for cash, bro, and I still be trying to save a few dollars. Like, I don't be trying to just spend money to learn how to do something. Like, I spend money now on things because I've learned, okay, what I'm using my content creation for, what type of videos and stuff I'm making. Like, I make a little money doing this now, so I'm more comfortable spending and investing in certain tools. But I was looking for the best free stuff when I first started out, and I still look for that too, because it's like, man, free 99, that be sounding real good, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a good deal, you know what I'm saying? I like free, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm gonna give you a couple of the good free tools that I used when I started out making videos. Number one, the editor that I was using, I'm a Mac user, so I have iPhones, I have MacBooks, I have Mac Mini for my desktop. I have MacBook Pro. So I was definitely using Mac's free software, iMovie, to edit my YouTube videos. And iMovie is good for, like I said, for basic beginners to learn. It's not gonna be anything, you can't do anything crazy special with it, but you can get some clean editing, and you can learn it, the basics, and the basics that you learn on there translate to other editing software as well, because a lot of the editing software, they're similar in the way they operate, you know what I'm saying? And that one thing about Apple products, like they stick to the basics, you know what I'm saying? So you can learn the basics on iMovie, and it's free. And if you have an iPhone or a MacBook or something like that, it's free and it works, you know what I'm saying? You can get some pretty good edits. It's limiting. You're not gonna have a whole host of different filters and fonts and stuff like that, but hey, it gets the job done. Now, another editor that I use, because iMovie was kind of limiting, this was free. I started using CapCut, and I use CapCut to this day. You know what I'm saying? I use CapCut to this day, but CapCut has some pretty cool features, and I'm not gonna lie, I pay for the paid subscription of CapCut now because they have some features that I find very useful, like the auto caption feature. So a lot of my social media posts, like the vertical videos, they perform better when you have like captions on them, you know, because they just for a wider audience of people. And a lot of people watch, you know, be on their phone when it's on silent. So if you're doing talking style videos like I do a lot, you know, it's good to have the captions on there, because if people are watching your videos without the sound, you know, if you're not doing some crazy eye-catching stuff on the screen, just, you know, having your words up there so they can visually see them is good. Because, you know, they could read what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't have those captions, that's just a group of people that you're not gonna be able to, you know, reach at the time. So yeah, CapCut is another good free resource that I use to edit videos. And the thing about CapCut is I think there is some connection with them and TikTok, so they always come out with different, they have a lot of different filters and fonts, and like they're like, it has a lot of stuff that like basic editing apps like iMovie just don't have. Greetings, bro. Bro made a comment up here, but yeah, greetings. Thank you, bro. But yeah, you want to check out CapCut. CapCut is very beginner friendly. I started using CapCut on my cell phone, and then I was using it on my iPad, and they have a desktop version, and I use it on my desktop as well. It's, you know, it's simple. It's not the most advanced editor. There are some limitations and things you can't do, but for a beginner, I would say CapCut is great, because a lot of the tools that you're gonna get from paid editors and more advanced editors, you don't have the skills to utilize 80% of that stuff. So CapCut will be great for you to start out with, to learn the basics. You'll learn how editing timeline looks and works, and like I said, a lot of the editors, the timeline is generally the same. So once you learn those basics on there, you can kind of fine tune and see what you want down the line. But CapCut has a lot of features they're rolling out. Like they got a little bit of color grading they've been adding in, especially on the desktop version. Yeah, they're implementing AI in it. You know, they can add the captions automatically. When used to, you had to do it manually. You had to type in all of the words that you're saying. And yeah, so check out CapCut, especially if you're a beginner. They're beginner friendly, and they're great for social media content creators. Now those are just a couple of free resources to check out. Now when it comes to just refining your craft or making videos, like I said, you want to get started. You don't want to procrastinate too much, but I would say practice. You know what I'm saying? Don't only, you know, put a little time into it when you're actually making the videos. Like a thing that I do is I record myself with no purpose of like making that a video. Like if it be something good, it just so happened to be good, I'll keep it and I'll utilize it some way. I may make a like video about it, like with that clip or something, or add it in somewhere, but I'll just record myself just to record myself. And another thing, I watch my videos. Like when you make your content, like, watch it, you know what I'm saying? Ask if you posting or something, ask your homeboys, like, ask your friends, you know, what they think about it. And if you got some real friends, like, they'll tell you the truth, like, cause I'm just, hey, public service announcement, you know, I ain't really looking for no new friends. But, you know, a requirement of being my friend is, you know, be truthful with me, bro. Like, I don't want no yes men around me, bro. Not me. I don't want no negative Nancy's around me neither. Like, I apologize to all the Nancy's out there that's not negative, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want no negative people around me. Like, if every time I talk to you it's something negative, I ain't gonna vibe with you. But on the same token though, like, I don't want no yes men around me. I don't want nobody around me who just gonna say everything I do is glittery and shiny and great. Like, nah, if I'm slipping, let me know, cause that's how I'm gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And I think I got a couple of people around me that's honest enough to not hate on me, but help me develop and get better. And I think everybody need those people. So if you got somebody who can be honest with you, and if you do something that's good, they could be like, yeah, that's fine, man, that's good. Like, that motivation is good. But, you know, have some people around you that can tell you, like, hey man, like, he was kind of doing this in the video, and I think, you know, you could do a little better in this part. Those type of constructive criticisms are good. So, you know, don't shy away from people who challenge you to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a difference between hating and giving you constructive criticism, because yeah, I know some folk that are just, they always got some negative to say about what you're doing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who support you, but they'll tell you, they'll give you like little tips to help you, you know, refine your craft. And I think those friends are like assets for you. Like, they're good for you. And even some people that hate on you, all hate ain't a bad thing. Like, I like some haters because they point out flaws, because haters tell the truth sometimes. Like, a hater will come up to be like, that's why your breath stink. And I'd be like, thank you. Now I'm gonna go fix my breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go fix that. You see, you might have halitosis. So, you know what I'm saying? You might want to listen to your haters sometime, because sometimes them haters tell you the truth, that, yeah, you just got a bunch of yes men around you that's not really telling you. Like, if you my homeboy and I'm walking around and I just ate guacamole or some kale salad and I got green kale in my teeth, I want my homeboy to be like, hey bro, hey, let me holler at you, dog. Hey, look, hey, you got some green stuff in your teeth. You might wanna get that. Like, see, that's my homeboy. Now, but if I'm sitting there and I'm talking to you for 16 minutes, bruh, with some green in my teeth, and you're just grinning and smiling in my face, and you let me walk off into the day with that same green stuff in my teeth, man, you don't really care about me, bruh. You're not my friend, bro. You're not my friend. And people be like, well, I ain't know how you was gonna take it. You're not my friend, because my friend would know. I'd be like, appreciate it. Thank you for not letting me look stupid for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just pay attention to the people around you and see how if they really care about you, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you my friend, I'm gonna let you know, fix yourself, because if you my friend, you represent me. I don't want none of my friends to be out here looking toe up, because you my friend. You my friend. If you my friend, I want you to be on point. We represent each other. Like, I'm claiming you as my friend. I need you to be on point. Not saying people don't make mistakes, but I want you to be straight now. I want you to be good. So as a friend, I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, hey bro, hey, look, you got something in your teeth, big dog. Hey, you might want to get that. That way you don't go be grinning in other folk face with the green stuff in your teeth. But yeah, man, make sure you have a group of people that you can really like share your stuff with, who can give you honest feedback. That's another good big tip. And hey, just don't give up, man. When you first start out, your stuff may not be perform as well, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I got some videos up here like that I've made in the past, and I be feeling like, yo, how these only got 30 views, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I really made them. I think the content was on point, and I felt like they should have performed way better. But I was just starting out, so you know, nobody didn't really know, you know, what type of content I made, who I am and stuff. So, but don't be discouraged, you know what I'm saying? Cause I have some videos also where I just made for fun. Like, I didn't have no expectation for them. I just posted them and they got thousands of views. You know what I'm saying? So don't be discouraged by the numbers. Numbers can be deceiving, you know what I'm saying? Cause you could improve on a video and it not perform well, but you improved on like maybe your lighting or your audio or the way you connect with the camera. Because a lot of people, you know, they have AI now to assist you, but it's a skill to be able to maintain eye contact with the camera and, you know, articulate, you know, your thoughts on camera in a smooth fashion. Like, that's a skill, and you can practice those things by, you know, recording yourself, watching your recordings later, like I said, asking your friends how you perform and stuff like that. But yeah, those are just a few tips you can utilize to become better at creating videos, creating content. Yeah, iMovie for my Mac users, CapCut for anyone with a cell phone. CapCut works on cell phones, tablets, and computers now. It doesn't matter if you're Android or iOS. It doesn't matter. So those are two beginner-friendly editors that I've used. Don't be afraid to take constructive criticism. It's really good for you. And I would say keep it simple. Don't try to get a bunch of equipment off the bat. Just focus on what you have and try to maximize that, and you'll get better and better as you keep going along. And then that can help you find out what you need to upgrade moving forward. And just get started. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, get it started. That's the only way you're going to develop and become better. Those right there, just a few tips for my beginner video / content creators. If you like these type of videos, make sure you check me out on all of my social medias. My handle is the same, Andrew_QGI. And over here on YouTube, you know, make sure you hit that bell notification so you can be notified whenever I go live or drop new content. But I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. It's been real. I hope you got some value from this video. I am Brother Andrew, and that's gonna be it for this live. Peace.